We have a lot of people coming from TikTok. We're always about tight border control. So this time what I'm trying to say is that we need to secure our borders. And people from TikTok, why don't you just report here one by one so we can talk about it.
Hello and welcome. I'm Carl Zha. Welcome to RedNote Diaries Day 9, where I share interesting interactions between American and Chinese on the Chinese social media platform Xiaohongshu, aka RedNote.
America fucked up so bad. So I'm over here on RedNote, ni hao, and I'm like making friends with these amazing Chinese people. Their fashion, phenomenal. They're so kind and funny and smart, and their city is beautiful. And I'm starting to understand why our government wants us to stay far, far away from them. Because what the hell? Their nails, their manicures, 500 times better than what we get in the US. Their groceries, better, significantly cheaper. Their vehicles, which are illegal here, $15,000 for a brand new car. Technology that we couldn't even fathom here. They come in cool colors like pink and like all this stuff. Like we could never, right? Banned here. The phone technology they have, it's illegal here. And it's better. And it's cheaper. But what really got me is I saw this guy doing a home tour of his apartment with beautiful views, and it was just a one-bedroom apartment, but he was explaining how, unlike America, once he's paid his apartment off, it's his forever, like until he dies. There's no property tax. There's no property taxes. The government taking TikTok away, they never would have thought. They thought they would just shove us back to Instagram and all the other meta platforms. But Gen Z, I love you guys so much. You guys genuinely don't give a fuck. Like, no fucks. We're straight to RedNote. We're like, fuck you guys. We'll learn Mandarin. We're making friends. We're being welcomed. And dude, the conversations, they like feel bad for us. They feel bad for us. They feel bad for us. It's all a lie. It's all been a lie. This is
小红书
Now we have Uyghur vloggers welcoming foreign TikTokers coming to Xiaohongshu, aka RedNote platform.
First of all, welcome all the TikTok refugees to come here. I think it's a very good opportunity to get to know the real China. As you can see, my appearance might make you think that I'm a foreigner, right? But here's the thing, we have 56 ethnic groups in China. It has never been a homogeneous country. I belong to the ethnicity called Uyghur, which is called Uyghur in English. Most of our population is in Xinjiang, the northwest part of China. You guys might have heard a thing or two about Xinjiang or about Uyghurs, but I'm pretty sure that it's all negative, because you know that's how the propagandas work. All I'm saying is, if you're curious about Xinjiang, if you're curious about minorities, if you're curious about anything about China, you can get a whole lot of different views in here in RedNote compared to the Western media. Or you can leave some comments, tell me what you want to know. So enjoy your RedNote journey, and again, you guys are true.
I know you.
Come on, you know me?
Yeah.
You in German?
I know you. I know you from Douyin. I learned Chinese since 4 months, and I was showing your videos recently because my For You page is full of China now.
Alright, I got you. So you're German?
对，我是德国人。
你这中文可以的，才4个月。
谢谢哥哥。
才4个月你就能说成这样？
对，我学习中文4个月。
厉害厉害厉害！
谢谢哥哥。
Stop saying that. You don't need to add that.
Why? My friends told me.
Don't do that. That sounds a little bit weird.
Okay, this a little explanation here. 哥哥 literally means older brother in Chinese, but this is also what a young woman who is flirting with a man he's interested in be calling him. And the closest equivalent would be oppa in Korean. And this German girl is openly flirting. And our Uyghur vlogger Lucifer is not engaging because He has a girlfriend.
Yeah. So maybe I should say not 谢谢哥哥, I should say 谢谢宝宝.
Okay, 宝宝 means baby in Chinese. This young woman obviously learned her Chinese from her young Chinese women friends.
Sorry, I'm just joking. Do like sometimes, just for fun, do sometimes pick up lines.
Yeah, I know, I get that.
So where are you right now? You're in China right now?
Yeah. Hangzhou?
Guangzhou.
Hangzhou, not Guangzhou.
Next to Shanghai, right?
Yeah. Damn, you know your geography.
Yeah, I love China. I'm obsessed. I was in China 1 month ago.
Where did you go?
And Shanghai, Beijing. But I will go probably in 4 months again because I will do, I don't know what it's called in English, like the babysitting, like you live in a family, take care of the kids. Yeah, and help a little bit in cleaning the house.
Yeah.
But you're not like a maid. You're more like a helper in the family. They will pay me food and Chinese classes.
Alright, I heard some similar programs in US, maybe.
But I don't like the US. Are you Chinese?
Yeah. You said you watched my videos, so you should know.
Yeah, you're Chinese from a part where people don't look typical Chinese.
Yeah. Xinjiang.
Okay.
Where I highly recommend you to visit. It's a
I
very
wanted to
beautiful
go
place.
on Christmas. I wanted to go to Harbin because it's so snowy and then I can take some videos.
That's a good choice. But it's gonna be hella cold. It's the coldest place
I like
in
cold.
China, I guess.
I like cold, I like warm, I like everything.
Alright, then it suits you.
Like my Chinese friends, they live in my city. 我在德国汉堡，我是汉堡包。
Hamburg. How do you say Hamburg in German?
Hamburger.
Hamburger. It's hamburger.
Yeah.
You're not joking?
Like, no, not joking. Hamburger. But that's also how you call the people in my city. Like, I can say in English, I'm hamburger.
So how do you say that in German?
Ich bin ein Hamburger.
Ich bin ein Hamburger.
You know German.
No, I don't know.
You study German?
I don't know. I just know that lecture. Ich bin ein Berliner. Ich bin ein. So that's typical.
Okay, how many languages can you speak?
Just 3. Chinese, my own language, Uyghur, and then English.
What is your other language?
Uyghur.
Oh, okay.
You want to learn some?
Yeah.
What you want to learn?
How to say I love you?
Men sizin suymen.
I love you too.
You good at
Okay,
this?
yeah.
So
I'm just good at saying the truth.
Is your hair real? That color?
Yeah, I
Natural?
never been to a hair salon before, but I don't like my hair because I have half curls. It looks weird.
It looks good.
Thank you, 谢谢宝宝. I hope you have a good day, and I hope you have a long-lasting relationship with your girlfriend.
Thank you. Bye bye.
小红书
There are many heartwarming interactions on the RedNote. There's a Mexican American woman who shared that she has an autistic son who is very particular about his food, but he prefers Chinese food, and she asked for recipes, and the Chinese users obliged. And now she and her husband has managed to cook a common Chinese dish called the tomato and scrambled eggs.
And the egg. Oh, I'm excited. That's good.
There are a few things that I'm seeing over on RedNote that are absolutely wild to me, and here's some of the things that I find the craziest. When Chinese people see footage of the homelessness in America, like what our streets look like, they think that the footage is fake because they literally cannot conceptualize how much homelessness is going on here. When they see the footage, some of these comments are saying, why don't they just go home? Is it comfortable to sleep on the street or something? They don't get it. Chinese people have found out that some Americans end up selling their blood or plasma to make a little bit more money to be able to pay their bills. It made them emotional because they can't conceptualize how a government could allow their citizens to have to sell their own blood to be able to afford their lives.
She's talking about several posts on RedNote that went viral because Americans were asking Chinese users whether it's normal in China to sell blood for money. And the Chinese people are shocked. And they have to explain this is illegal in China because 20 years ago, in a village in Henan, a bunch of villagers lined up to sell their blood. And this resulted in blood contamination. A lot of villagers contracted HIV because the improper handling of needles and the blood was contaminated. This led to the Chinese government to ban the practice of selling blood.
Ni hao. Hope everybody's doing good. I saw somebody say here on Jiaohangzhu that they were surprised to hear that Americans would sometimes sell blood. And so I wanted to hop on because I sold blood when I was in college. So the reason that people sell blood is to get a little bit of money. Pharmaceutical companies want the plasma to do research, so they'll take the blood out, they'll spin it, and then return the red blood cells so that they can have the plasma. And I sold blood so that I could afford to go home, because at the time my parents were very poor. A bunch of banks in before 2008 did some irresponsible things, and as a result, in around 2008, thousands of American families lost their home. And so my parents lost the home that I lived in when I was in high school, and they were very poor when I was in college, so I needed to sell blood to go home and visit.
The homelessness population in China is only 0.18%. 95% of Chinese people are homeowners. The poor people in China do not have to pay taxes because they still want poor people to have food and shelter. Americans commented on some posts being like, is it actually true that thousands of you guys work in sweatshops to be able to make really cheap clothing for us in the United States, and you have to live and work out of these sweatshops for no money? The comments back were that they were emotional because they couldn't believe that Americans actually believed that. It's not true. They are clearly comfortable posting their children online because they're not worried about what perverted men will do if they see videos of their children online. The way that Americans have been shown that life in China looks like basically living in an overpopulated slum, so wrong. Their cities are stunning, their homes are stunning, and they're affordable. Americans have also been told that Chinese people don't like Americans and that American people shouldn't like Chinese people. We have never been welcomed with open arms more so. They are so kind. The comment sections under videos that would get obliterated in the United States of people bullying the creator, filling their comment sections with judgment, polar opposite. On RedNote, the people commenting are cheering people on, being supportive, being kind, and spreading more positivity. There are centers for after women give birth in China where the women and the baby stay in the facility for a month. They have a 24/7 nanny. A chef makes them 3 meals a day and 3 snacks a day that are made for them based off of ingredients in the meal that will help them heal post-birth. Yo, we have been bamboozled. Bamboozled.
One common criticism level at RedNote is that it's composed of mostly middle class to upper middle class women who represent only a certain segment of China. Of course, China is not all rose petal and high tech robots. There's a video that recently went viral on the Chinese TikTok, Douyin, and RedNote as well. This took place in my hometown, Chongqing. Take a look. By the way, allow me to introduce my hometown, Chongqing, where I was born.
Chongqing, one of the largest cities in the world, the most populous metropolis in the world, resident population of up to 32 million. The urbanization rate in the city has reached 70%. The urbanization rate in 7 regions has exceeded 90%. Welcome to the most exciting city on earth. Located in the central area of southwestern China, the Yangtze River and Jialing River flow by, also known as the bridge capital of China. This city is also a commercial and industrial center, known as the 8D Magic City. Welcome to the mountain city.
小红书
Hello, fellow TikTok refugees and new friends. I've never posted before. I never posted on TikTok, but this app seems by and large far more accepting and welcoming and friendly. So I'm just gonna put myself out there and try to make some new friends. I'm a stay-at-home mom of a big, beautiful blended bunch, a California native. And yeah, how does this work? What do I expect? Give me some tips and tricks. I look forward to meeting you all. Thanks for having me.
小红书
I'm moving to China because what the fuck, America? I made a friend over in China through RedNote, and they told me that China has public school for college. Guess how much it is? Wrong. $650 American per year. I looked up the average price of 1 year of college in America. $30,000 is the middle for 1 year. And we have to go for 4 years for a degree. I'm moving to China. Are you kidding?
The food in these restaurants, the hot pot that you guys have, the noodles. I can't even eat a meal here now because I am obsessed with the food. That you guys have there. I'm looking at prices for plane tickets. Also, can I just visit, just get a visa and visit?
Now you have American kids learning Chinese, and they're moving to RedNote, and they get tens of thousands of fans, Chinese fans.
大家好，我现在在美国的社会课里，我们在学美国的历史。我现在在做笔记，就是我的朋友。你的名字是什么？你是什么 What's your name? Avery. I don't know what's your name. In Chinese. No, your real name. No, Eva. What's your name? Brooklyn. 我们在做笔记。If you have any questions for us Americans, my Instagram is Avery and no. 我的老师现在在说事情，但是我不知道他在说什么。Avery 要给你们他的 Instagram 一点，等一下，去这里也 follow 我。
小红书
I really hope the RedNote internet action is not a fad, but will continue to deepen the friendship between American and Chinese people. I'm Carl Zha. Leave your comments below on what you would like to see more on my channel. Bye-bye.